why do you just not prioritize your health? And why do you think that it's one or the other? Because the thing I want to talk about is being healthy is just an identity. It's just an identity. You just are a healthy person. You're a person that takes care of their health. And when you take care of your health, it doesn't mean everything else crumbles. It just means this is a new standard. Sure, you might sleep an extra hour if you normally sleep 6 hours. Sure, you might actually eat healthy food if you don't. There obviously has to be changes. I'm not here saying you can just be a healthy person, but um, I mean, do I need to bring up the long-term health consequences of lack of sleep and long-term stress and exercise? And I understand that to a certain degree, you have to sacrifice these things sometimes to scale your business or when things get really hard. But for a lot of you guys, you don't actually need to. You think you need to sacrifice your health for your business, but you really don't. You think you do. When in reality, you're just not seeing yourself as a healthy person, therefore you're not seeing the opportunities to become a healthy person. See, a lot of people don't actually see themselves as a healthy person. They just think they're a dude who's, I have this goal, I want to scale the business, and I'll go to the gym sometimes to look good, and yeah, I sleep all right, and I try and eat good when I can, but it's like, cool. But the thing is, the results you're getting is all that matters because low energy, high stress, unstable mood, brain fog, bloating, health issues, getting sick every few months, that shows where your actions are leading you to. And that's coming from a cause. There's a cause and effect, input and output, equal and opposite force. And so you're paying the consequences for not taking care of your health in your business, in your health, in your life, even in your future relationships, your family. Are they going to be less healthy? Are they going to see you age faster? Are you going to have the energy to be around them? Is your long-term stress going to give you serious consequences? I don't really think it's about one or the other, if it's business or health. I think health should be the thing you have with you automatically. It's just part of you. And then you've got your business. But does it take time and energy? It doesn't take that much time and energy to take care of your health. Because you're just living as a normal, healthy human being. You're not being a healthy person. I'm saying that you need to see yourself as a healthy person, but a healthy person is just a normal person. It's not about doing yoga in the sun for 2 hours a day and walking barefoot and sunning your balls outside. And look, I get it. Like, you have this business you want to scale. You're driven by negative emotion. You're driven by whatever it is, whatever's driving you, your reason why. You're running away from pain or towards pleasure. You want to scale your business. And you think that health is just something that's a convenient thing or something you want to get to later on, but you're paying for it now. You're always paying for it. It's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Whether that's in the short term in terms of brain fog and low energy and stress, whether that's long-term serious health consequences, diseases, long-term chronic stress, panic attacks, random things might just happen. And I get it, you're addicted to the grind. I am too. I'm addicted to the grind. And I'm saying this completely unbiased. I actually I'm way more consistent if we're talking about weeks and months upon end. I'm way more consistent. My life is more enjoyable. I have more energy, better focus. My gut health symptoms are fine. I'm enjoying my work more. And again, that comes from other things. My mindset's changing, whatever. But a big part of that is how I take care of my health. It's due to that. A lot of you guys might feel like, I'm able to get so much work done when I don't focus on my health. How long does that really last for? And what's the quality of your life really like? Do you burn out every few weeks? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe this isn't relevant to you. People compare themselves to Alex Hormozy. Alex Hormozy, I love him. He gives a ton of value. He's an absolute legend in the business space, but he's on a shit ton of steroids. So he's biohacking, he's optimizing himself. And also, he feels like shit if he doesn't work. He gets depressed. He's also driven by a lot of pain and anger. And I don't think he's the best example of like what the average human should compare themselves to. He can do whatever he wants. He even says it. He's like, you don't have to live like me. No one said you need to live like me. He just gives value on business, right? He's great with that. But people think he doesn't take care of his health. Where he does steroids, he eats fairly clean, he sleeps until he wakes up. He goes to the gym 2 hours a day with people he loves. He's got good relationships for the most part, as we know, as what he says in the public. he takes care of his health. And he's also a freak and driven by madness to scale his business, right? So if he's taking care of your health, why are you not? And the people I'm speaking to are the people who, I mean, look, there is a lot of people that make, there's some people that make a lot more money than me. And they're not healthy, business owners. Thing is, they've got the mindset, they've developed the skill, fair enough. I'm still new to business, it's been a year and a bit. But, not to toot my own horn, but I mean, I'm only a year in, doing pretty well, speed. And yeah, if you give me the same mindset and the same skill set as someone else, same everything, but I'm healthy and I optimize my health more, I will shit on that person. I will destroy him. Short term, long term, whatever. And yeah, I don't have a specific point I'm trying to give you in this video. I just think there's a mindset shift to make if you're not really a healthy person. All right? And you're like focusing on your business. So this might give you some food for thought. So yeah, bye.